Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in New Tealand, and we have a slew I say, of fixes from you lovely people out there that we are going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at traffic, all sorts of new and exciting things. So the first thing we're going to do is over here by our new stadium. I saw the comments saying that it was a missed opportunity to have a metro stop over here because we have our metro that comes from our big station with the train lines that go around all of our city, bringing the people in, and then it goes all the way down here and goes to our industry, but nothing in between. Now, I have trying to fit a elevated metro station in here is going to be tough because the standard ones that we had before our recent content creators pack, this one's just like a ground level one. I've actually got Anarchy on. If I turn that off, it will fit up against that road, but it's going to be, why is it letting me put it in without, and oh, I know what it is. I've turned this off here, look. It won't let me put that in now. No, there we go. But we need this road here because that's where the stadium butts up against it. So if we just pause this for a second, we've literally got this little tiny bit of space here. So that won't be any good because the metro is actually, the metro line will be where the road is. The rail will be where the road is. This is up in the air, but it's just too wide. Look at that, and it'll be like overhanging that road, and there'll be some benches and things that will appear down here over the top of the road, so that's no good. So what I'm thinking is one of the new ones, there's a very, very thin one, but unfortunately, look, it wants to snap to a road and go that way instead of going the other way. So what I was thinking of doing is if we could put a road in here, let's just grab one new road, pop a connection like in there, and then see if we can snap this over the top of that. I mean, we should be able to. It should snap to it, but it's jumping to the other ones instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat it in, sort of. It's not cheating, we've got mods, we can use them. Okay, I don't want to destroy all the houses while I'm doing this, so let's put that road a little bit further back. We're going to snap this onto here. Then we're going to use the Move It mod, and let's just see. So the longer side, it's got one longer side and one shorter side. So actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, is I'm going to move this over a touch to, say, there. Stop snapping to nodes. Thank you very much. And then I'm going to use the Move It mod and pop that over the top of this. And let's see if we can get this to work. So how does that look? Oh, it's still overlapping the roads. It's got like these built-in trees. Okay, if we come over this way a touch, so the trees this side are on the pavement, and the trees that side... Oh man, it's just... Actually, that's it. That would be fine. And it's happy with the road connection and stuff. So what we need to do is then join up our metro line again, so we can do that. And I think that is looking okay. I'm really pleased with that. Let's just grab this fence down here and sort of finish this off up to there. Yeah, that's good. We'll do the same from over here, sort of up to there. Anything around the back need fixing? Look at that. That is just fitted in there perfectly. Nice, nice, nice. And we could even ban cars on this little road here, but I'm just going to leave it. We'll do giveaway there. We'll do giveaway if coming through there. We'll do dedicated turning lanes. Why not? Yeah, perfect. I'm really pleased with that. We'll do dedicated turning lanes there as well. Actually, we're not going to, because are they going to have trouble changing lane? Oh, they can change lane at the nose. That's okay. And then all we need to do is then take our stop, which is running through here, and add the stops on the outside or the inside on this one. Oh, it just goes around the outside anyway. Okay, that's fine. So we'll have to stop this side, and then we'll have to stop that side. There we go. Fantastic. And that is going to help bring even more people in. These people all here will walk. They will quite happily walk down to here. That's no problem at all. All of these over here. And then as we get more people, the further out we go, they will certainly be brought in down to here. So that is really cool. I'm pleased with that. Thank you for that suggestion. Okay, so while we are over in this area, let us name our university. Had some fantastic suggestions from you lovely viewers out there. The top one, or the one, I think it had second highest votes, but it was the one I liked the most because it ties in with our varsity sports over here. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. Which is going to be the Spartans. We can't actually change that name, but what we can do, and this was from Steve, and he's got his local Michigan State Spartans, and their nickname is Sparty. So the little Spartan guy that's wandering around. So this is going to be Sparty University. There we go. We can close that. Oh, darn it. Let's do that again. Sparty University. Excellent. I really like that. So that means this little guy down here. Oh, look at how many people are in here. They're Spartans. So this is going to be... Dog running across there. This is going to be Sparty. And apparently, this is true, not apparently, that Spartan, or Sparta, pronounced in Greek, is Sparty. So there we go. Fantastic. Wow, we've got so many people coming up here. How many visitors have we got here at the moment? Is there a way of actually seeing? Yes, look, 642. So it's obviously a match day going on. We've been winning a lot, earning a lot of money, which is fantastic. Oddly enough, they're not cycling here, even though there's cycle paths everywhere. But there we go. Excellent. So that is what our university is going to be called. Right, moving on to another little fix. And this is just something I spotted myself. So when we set up these roundabouts down here, they did have the crossings turned off in the visual plane of existence. But as we can see here, people are still crossing. And every now and again, it will start backing up the traffic coming down here. We already have houses down here and we have a park this side. So putting a pedestrian bridge over the top isn't going to happen, but what I'm going to do is use the junction restrictions here, and we're going to say no crossing there. But then what I am going to do is use the node controller, and right between these two gates for our park, we're going to do that, and then we're going to add in a traffic light and have a crossing there. So it's far enough back, I think, from the roundabout to not cause any problems. But it means these people down here can cross over and to get to where they want to go. As we can see, there we go. Well done for stopping, letting them across. And we can do a similar thing over here because we've got people crossing right across this junction, which again doesn't visually look right. It's too busy to have people crossing over here. So on those sides, I'm going to take that off. And then again, I'm going to put... We've got this crossing here, actually, and that crossing down there. I might just add in another one in the middle here, right by this park. Is that too close? Whoa. What the heck? Select no. What is going on there? Oh, man. I'm going to change this one. Can I delete that node? No. Bend. No. Oh, no. What is happening to the road? Crossing, U-turn, custom. It doesn't like it. We'll put crossing in. Oh, man. Oh, fixed it. There we go. I just upgraded this piece of road over here and it's fixed whatever it was that was going on there. Ignore that. Moving on. Yeah, I think that's okay. And if it gets too many too close to each other, we can change things around, but that's going to just help people get across this road without blocking the traffic. And we've got this one here right by the stadium. So I'm going to stop people crossing over here as well. So we'll just get that. No crossing there. No crossing there. The side road's okay. That's not too busy. Yeah, I think that's okay. Excellent. So that's going to help there. I think people are doing it here as well. So let me just sort out the rest of this roundabout. There we go, they're not blocking the traffic anymore. And Sparty over here, who's walking a fair distance from where his job is over there, attracting people to come in to... Let's just see whether we won that last game. Let's have a look. There's still tons of people here. It's one of those games that lasts for years against the Rockfield Lions. Yeah, I think we'll do okay. Excellent. So that was just another little fix. What is next on the list? So here we are over at Teasley World, and there's a little sort of issue that's cropping up that I'd like to fix. So we get a lot of people stopping out here. It's not too bad at the moment, but I've seen this rammed filled with hundreds and hundreds of people. And we've got these green bus lines that is our shuttle. So it basically goes from Teasley World all the way down here to our Hibiscus Tea Transfer. And then it comes all the way down here to pick people up from Aspen Park, which we haven't renamed yet. And quite often you'll get buses backing up here, backing up there. And over here you'll get them backing up, coming in and out like this, because there's so many people. I mean, how many people have we got at this one? Is that the stop we're at now? 96, 59, 0 down there. Yeah, so not too bad at the moment, 110. So yeah, I'm thinking we need to do a little change here. We're just not... Oh, and also, how many buses are on here? 18 buses. So I mean, they're all pretty much rammed. We're trying to get down here. I think we just need to upgrade this mode of transport, of taking people to these different things. And what pops into my mind is a monorail. And I want to see if that is possible to fit into here. I haven't tested this. We've got a whole load of monorail options, so let's see what we can do. So let's just pause the game for the moment. It means we're going to lose these bus lanes, but, you know, that's fine. So we're going to upgrade this road down here with a monorail. Oh, there we go. We did that one as well. Should I lose some fencing? Possibly. We can sort that out afterwards, don't worry. I'm just wondering whether I want the monorail to come down here and around as well. I probably do. So if we carry on down there, and then we'll get this one-way monorail over road. Oh, it goes over a road. How does that look on there? Oh, I see. It does reach over the top, but depending on how we set it up here as to whether it's going to connect properly or not, that could actually be quite good. Let's just see if we could run this down here. Now, I'll use a bit of anarchy afterwards to get this all to line up properly. Okay, there we go. So we get our loop going around, and then this one down here, I'm just wondering whether we might just change that to this road, to be honest, rather than trying to anarchy that over the top. Has it left the other one in there as well? Yes, it has. All right, let me just sort this out. Okay, I think we're okay round on that section. It's fine. We just need to fix this, because they're going to come in here, go past... Actually, they could come that way. They're just going to end up crossing over each other, though. That's the only thing. Can I get this? If I use the Move It mod very carefully, get that to be a right angle. Oh, get it to hook up. Yes, there we go, like that. And can I do the same over here? Yep, there we go. So we've got two connections there, which is fine. This one, oh, is also the same. Let's just see if a little bit of finagling will get that to hook up. So that's going to have to go that way. Yeah, that's fine. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then down here, we can continue this along. And then it's going to branch off down this road here. So we can just use this normal one. That's not going to connect there. Okay, well, we'll look at that in a moment. Let's continue this, and I hope we don't break anything on the way. Okay, and then we've got this, which does like a one-way loop. Yeah, let's try this one way over the top and see how this works this time. Yeah, it's done it, but it has put no pillars in at all, which is really weird. And the pillars end up being sort of in the bus lane. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to work for this sort of setup, is it? There we go. That fits in nicely round there. I've got this to join up with a bit of Move It mod finagling. So now all we need is our stops in here. And I want one right outside here. So we're going to have to remember to put in our bus stops again. I want this one with road. If I do that, yeah, and then I might just move it over a teeny tiny spot When we do that, and I'm going to grab that, turn that on, and just slide it over. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then our bus stops can still be under there. If we grab that and this and turn that on, hopefully they're still there. No, they're not. I don't think it's going to let me add it in. Do you know what we could do just here? How about we do something a little bit different? I don't know whether this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a go. And then we get our bus stops, and we're going to have them stop up here. So that is going that way. That is going that way as well. What else have we got under here? We've got a lot of turning around and stuff going on here. So they're coming down here, going up there and going that way. Oh, these are going the other direction, aren't they? Which is fine. What's that one that loops around under there? I'm not quite sure what that one's doing. There's no other... Let's just run the game a minute and just see what happens. So they're all going to do their mad dash run around here to get to the new place where the stops are. I don't know where this lot are going. I'll tell you what it is. I think some of the buses are using this little junction here as a turnaround spot. We're not going to let them do that. We're going to say, oh, U-turns is on already. Huh. How about we force them just to keep going through? So you will get a lane each for different things. And that can go straight on as well. I don't want them automatically turning up there. Yeah, and see whether that works better. Yeah, there we go. It stopped the weird loopy going on around there. And these stops over here are fine. So let's just plop those all back on again. And yeah, that's going to work much better. So that's going to come off the main road. And hopefully when they merge... Oh, hang on a sec. What was that? There's a stop right here. Is that the same line as over there? I think it is. We don't need all of those. Look, we've got these ones up here. Yeah. That'll be good. And then when they come back, they come down here and stop in here anyway. So, yeah. Excellent. Then we're going to need another monorail stop over here somewhere. Do I want it on the main road right by the shop sort of quarter? That, to me, would seem like a good idea. And it could come around that way and go like that. Actually, that means then we probably don't need the monorail going around there, do we? Yeah, I'm going to try and put it here. Let's just see whether that will fit. Let's put that on and that on. Thank you kindly. Oh, do you know what? I think with a little bit of careful mouse movement. Oh, man. Come on. Okay, let's do it that way. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And then all we've got to do then is grab this road and join that to that. Yay, there we go. Am I happy with that? Because we had this sort of view of the oppression offices with the park. And you can still see half of it there, can't you? Do you know what? I'm not happy with that. I'm going to move it down this way. Okay, a little bit of finagling later. We've managed to fit this one in here, which is good. And I'm thinking we don't even need this little loop round the back now. So, yeah, let me just put that back to the roads it used to be, which was these. There we go. So we've got that stop over here covering this area. We've got the stop here by the Hibiscus Tea Transfer. And now we just need to try and squeeze one in down here by Tea's New World. This is going to be a tough one. We do have the one that goes off the road that maybe we could sort of squeeze in. Could we squeeze it in round the back here somewhere or along here? Oh man, we've got so much infrastructure and stuff. What about this spot here? Could we use the one with the road down the side here by the car park? If we move some rocks around. Ooh, do you know what? I think we might be able to just do something here. Do you know what? I think that fits in there really well. Right behind the car park. Connects up to that road. No problem at all. Yeah, I like that. I think that's worked out well. So now we just need to put our stop in. So we're going to have a monorail line going from there to there to here to there And back to here again. And we didn't actually see where our line went. Yeah, so we don't need this bit round here, do we? Do you know what? I'm gonna downgrade that to... Where's our little bike road that we've been using over here? This one over here. So let's use the picker mod to grab that. And, oh, don't want to lose the paths. Let's change that back. Oh, now we get a million trees everywhere. Okay, let's use the move it mod just to sort this out. There we go. There we go. And fine. Yep. So the route there is working, no problem at all. There we go. So that probably means we're going to need a lot less buses here. So what I'm going to do, Teasley World Shuttle, we're going to still have that going. Gives you a different option. Why has it gone up to 21? That was like 18 before, wasn't it? Anyway, we're going to drop this right down to like 5. And we're going to force... Well, we're not going to force people, but this is going to be so much quicker to use that I reckon people are going to use this instead. I don't even think we need these roads round here, do we? Because that's just going to go straight along. Let's just turn the buses off so we can see. Yeah, it's just going to go straight along the main road there. So let me change these roads as well. So I'm going to keep an eye on this monorail, see how many people are queuing up at these different stops. And hopefully that is going to ease the burden on our buses. That's a good thing to do for your cities. If you see that there's a real need for people to move between one place and another and your current transportation options are just not cutting it, look to upgrade them. Go up a level. Monorail, you've got obviously trains and metro and things like that. And yeah, see how it all works. Oh, already some people there. Excellent. And there we go, back to the beginning again. I just noticed a little dink that we need to fix. Where it goes around the corner over here. I don't know whether that's just because these roads are too close together. They all seem to be the same height. I'll do that one. That one. It might be that this node's a bit too close. Let's just... Yeah, I bet that's it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, that was it. The nodes were just a bit too close. Excellent, that's fine. We'll come back and check on that a little bit later. Okay, another thing I've seen a lot of comments about. Here we are on No Problem At All. And I've got this blue bus line here that starts over at our hub and it goes round and it basically stops at all the main points in our area. But it is a little bit hawky-balky. It's a little bit all over the place. So we could probably do with just fixing that up. So what I'm going to do is change it maybe to a couple of bus lines instead of one. It's this one here. We've got a lot of passengers on it. 6 buses. Is it managing to keep up? Maybe. I mean, we can see where these are going. We've got this commuter destination mod. So most of them, these ones are going down here. Only a few are going up there. Let's just look at the other stops. Yeah, so that stop there. Which is that one? This one is bringing people, so they're coming out of here, I think, crossing over, and then they're getting the bus to go over there. Is there no connection between here and here? I think at some... Oh, there is. There's this over the top, but they're actually finding it quicker to walk to get a bus over there than to come over the top here, which is a little bit odd. I wonder whether we could just put another little path. What's the sloping like here? Yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe another little path over the top here. We are going to build a rock garden one day. We're going to have the most amazing rock garden you've ever seen. Actually, we can connect up to that path there, which connects up to that one there. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's just maneuver that a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. That goes straight over the top. So maybe people will start using that. I can't move that tree. I want to move it and it won't let me. But anyway, yeah, maybe people start using that and coming over here. But yeah, let me just split this bus line, I think, into 2. Which I think will work a lot better. So if we go back into here, No problem at all. We're going to just delete it. Actually, what I'm going to do first is copy that. There we go. Then we're going to delete it. Yep. Then we're going to pop in. There we go. A bus stop from here. So create new line. I'm going to go from there. And then we're going to pop into these other areas down here on the way. So we're going to stop in there. Over here we have like schools and all sorts of stuff, don't we? Yeah. In this little spot here. So if we go straight down that road into there. And then how do I get back out again? Okay, we're going to change that. It's going to go... No, can I not come down here? I go there. And then I want to go up round here to the park. And then back out again. And then back. Yeah, I think that should be okay. And then we're going to do a second one. We'll do it over here a bit. Let's just change the colour of that. Bus line 10. We'll just change that to slightly different shade of yellow. And then we're going to do another one here, which is going to come over this side of the city. And I know we've got like a school and stuff over here. So let's stop right outside the school. So we're going to bypass all of that. We've got a little park down here. I mean, people can walk to that. So maybe let's just dive into this area. And we'll put a stop this side because people were coming to that, weren't we? And then we'll go back. Another one for the school. And then all the way back again. Yeah. I know people are going to still complain about that. Because people always complain about my bus lines. But that is just the way of life. Let's just change that to green. There we go. And then I'm going to rename these. There we go. No problem at all. A and B. And I'm just wondering whether I can... Yeah, I think I'll leave them like that. And we'll see how many people end up using those and whether that works a little bit better. And then if they want to go any further, they can jump on the train and use Hibiscus T transfer. Good. Okay, so I've been playing around with this a bit, just put some taxi stands and things in, and there's still an absolute ton of people. Look, you can see them all coming out of the train station. Here they all come, and they're all heading over here to get on the bus. Some of them are crossing over and going up here to the metro, but I'm wondering why they still rather would take the bus than the, did I say metro? I meant monorail. I'm just wondering whether we could do with adding some more monorails in, if it's the fact that it's not going as often enough. We've got 3. Let me just double it up to 6, 200%, and see whether that makes a difference. Although a lot of these people here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually, so we can see the difference. Can I move these stops further apart? If I could have one over here... No, it won't let me do it. I bet there's a way I could force it to do that. If I grab... Is there a node in the middle there? No, there isn't. If I make a node here... Oh, don't break the road. And then put that back to middle. And then I grab another node here. Put that back to middle. There we go. And then I'm going to get the node controller now that we've got... Oh, let's make it straight. And we've got... Oh, has this one over here disappeared? I think it has. I think it's just they're too close together. Let's try it again. Hold on. That one. And I think it's removed this one again. Let's leave it as a crossing this time. Oh, it's done it this time. Okay, so now if I move that along and that along, and then I'm hoping I can just move these. One to there. One to over here. Yeah, now we've got different segments of road. A bit too close, perhaps. But what we're going to see... There we go. They're going to split into 2 groups. So now we can tell who's who. So these red ones, which has got the most passengers on. Ah, right. Okay. So this is making a little bit more sense now. This route here is my hibiscus to Orlando. So it goes from the T transfer over here, and as you can see, it goes all the way around this area. And if we use our tool that we've got, let's find one of those red buses. There it is. Line details. Click on a stop with all the people in. 329. There we go. And we can see where all these people are heading to. And this is the commuter destination mod. Is giving us that information. So there's loads of them coming over to the school here. Got the great big symbol. Loads coming over here to the care home, to the park. Yeah, so that all makes sense, doesn't it? To the hospital. Okay, and that is the only way for them to get over to there. So I'm just wondering whether we could just do a little something about that then. Could we perhaps add some sort of pathway? Is there a connection to the back here? So we've got this along here. Looks like we could add some sort of pathway on here. Let's see what I can put together and we can see what it looks like. What the heck? Well, that's what that looks like. That is not what I wanted. Wow, look at that. So many people coming out the back here and using this path now. I've connected it down the front here as well, so they've got a bit of access over here and over this side. Oh, but man alive, look how many people are coming up over the top. That is what we want to see. People walking and using their legs, and they can come down here and join this bus stop or walk along. Let's get these trees out of the road. Excuse me, coming through. Coming through, another cluster. There we go. So they're all walking down that way, crossing over. And they're walking this way and crossing over. That is absolutely brilliant. And I've used this road here. It's called the P&B Pavement Plus. So pedestrians and bicycles go through separate lanes. Let's just zoom in a little bit. And we can see pedestrians and bicyclists going in separate lanes. Love it. So now let's go and have a look how that's affected our bus stops over here. So let's come over this way. So this is the red bus stop. Nowhere near as many as before. Let's actually find a red bus. I just saw one. There we go. Oh, it's not a red bus, is it? Where's all the red buses gone? Oh, I don't know. We'll do it the old-fashioned way then. Won't be using the mods. Hibiscus to Orlando. That is the one we want. Thank you very much. And I think this is the one. Yeah, 112. And if we just come out of that view, yeah, still quite a few going over there, but only 112 now as opposed to the 200, what was it before? 270, something like that. I've seen it get as high as 300. So that is not too shabby at all. Okay, just a little something else I'd noticed. A lot of cars coming out of here, even though they've got all of these transport options available to them. Obviously the trains, the taxis, the buses, the monorail, the walking, intercity bus, the ferry, but they're still wanting to drive somewhere. So where are they going? Well, this little road here is actually built into this asset. So what I used was the touch it mod, touch that road and unlocked it. I've already just done that off camera. So now I can use this tool, the traffic route, and click on that road and see where they're all going. And a lot of these private vehicles, these purple ones, so some are deciding to drive down there, they will. Some are coming down here. Most of them are going under this bridge here over to the Highland District Island, which we haven't named yet. A lot of them heading over here. And I'm thinking, why is that? We've got a ferry stop right here, and our ferry line, if we have a look, does go over there. But actually, if you look at it, our ferry line, when it goes out, goes all the way up here to Save the Rock, hashtag Save the Rock, and then it comes all the way back, then it goes in here and out again. So, yeah, it's a long way round, and it'll just be quicker for them to drive. So what I'm going to do is give them another option. I'm going to do, not ferry pathway, what we're trying to do here, ferry line. We're going to use this side that hasn't been used yet, and this is just going to be a direct backwards and forwards transfer from Hibiscus Tea transfer over to Highland District Island. And then let's have a look. That is ferry line number 5. We'll just slightly change that. There we go. How many are we going to get on there? 2. I think that should be enough. So when they arrive here from the depot, let's have a look. They're going to be coming down here somewhere. They're going to be yellow in colour. Is this one of them here? No. 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 Oh, there we go. I bet this is one. They're not yellow in colour, of course, because I changed the colour of them. Yeah, there we go. Let us follow. This is the one, isn't it? Oh, New Tealand East. No, that is not the one at all. Maybe it's one of these two. Yeah, ferry line 5. There we go. We're getting there in the end. Okay. Man, it's getting busy in here. Good grief. Okay, so let's see how many people start using these. I'm guessing this is the other one, ferry line 5. Yep, there we go. So let's take a look. 50 passengers already. I'll tell you what, so look at the line details. So there's only 4 waiting there at the moment. So he's going to pick up those and off they go. But that's 50 cars already not on the road. So that is brilliant. So I'm going to let this run just for a few minutes. Keep an eye on this and see how many we get coming over here wanting to use the ferry. We might have to adjust the number a little bit. Look. Do you know what? I am going to adjust the number. I'm going to pop that up to 3 and we'll see how we go. Right, so going back through some of the changes we've made, now we can look at these stops over here, and there's hardly anybody waiting. So our, what was it called, Hibiscus to Orlando, we had 10 buses on there. Let's look how well used those buses are. I mean, there's just some of them are filled up, some of them have hardly got any people on at all. I know this stop is the one that's all the way over here, which is then they're jumping on there to go around here. So we may adjust slightly how we do our buses. But definitely, I'm going to go back to here. We are going to go down from 10. And I reckon 6 would be absolutely plenty there. And I'm going to do the same for the green bus, the Disney World Shuttle. 5 vehicles. All of these stops are quite empty. This one down here, funnily enough, where are they all going then? So let's just use the commuter mod again. So a lot of them are coming down here and a lot of them are going over here. Okay. That makes sense again. So they're coming down here, taking our shuttle, and they're getting dropped off here. Then they're either walking across what we've just put on here, or they're getting the red bus to come round here. But there's no direct route from here to over here unless we change something. So we have this path here. We have the path goes round there. Could we connect that path? I mean, you don't really want to be walking through this big industrial estate here, do you? No. Could we just connect it over here somewhere? How about if we come out here? I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to use freeform. There we go. And let's just see. So we've got this road to get up and over. Well, that's okay. So if we go to there and then... Okay, so there we go. So now they can cross over here if they want. They can walk down the road, cross over here, and then get onto this path that shimmies over this road, shimmies over the highway, and then just comes down the end here. And you can see there are quite a few people that are choosing to walk that way, which is fantastic. But we've still got 293 passengers here. But if we zoom out, not so many of them are now going over here. So we have definitely made most of them choose to walk over here. Now the rest of them are just getting the bus down to this area. It might just be that this far down is too far to walk. I'm just wondering whether another monorail stop in the middle here, look, would actually help. Do you know what? I think that is going to be what we're going to do. Can I use the picker mod for that one? I can. we pop that in there? I can. Excellent. We'll grab that road. Join that up to there. Excellent. That's good. And then we'll do our stop. There we go. Monorail. So we're on that side and that side. Hopefully that's done it correctly. It's always hard to tell on there. Well, we'll soon see if the monorail stop on the way back. He didn't stop, did he? Yeah, he's stopping. And he's stopping. Excellent, we've got it. So that just might be the change that we needed. We shall see what happens. You know what? I think some people just want to take the bus. We've got 245 people here now. They're not going over here anymore, which is good. So that means they're walking and taking the path, which is fantastic. Because before they were going from the green line to over here to the red line. And now that there's not that many coming down here. So that means they're taking other options, which is great. And a few are just coming down to the T transfer and the train station. That is absolutely fantastic. So even though there's waiting 238 passengers, I'm wondering whether some of those might be bugged out and they're never going to leave. We shall see. But that is, I think, a fantastic way to tweak and fix your city and get it using all these different transit options. Let me know what you think about our changes in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new and check out the next video on the screen as well. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.